What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh my goodness. Oh my God. So I literally just got off the phone with my mom crying hysterically because these scammers made her think that they had kidnapped me. I mean, I've heard of scams, but this is a new one. Okay? Like, this is a new one. Okay? I don't even know what to say. It's because it's like, like, what? Okay, so yesterday was my daughter's birthday or whatever, right? And so I was out in San Diego celebrating with my family, you know, celebrating with my mom and my daughter and friends and things like that. So today I literally come home and I'm like, my mom is like, you know, I'm like, Mom, I need to work on some videos. I have not worked on no videos or nothing like that. So I need to go home and work or whatever. And so I'm literally in the middle of doing my makeup. Like, I'm gonna show y'all the video. I'm literally in the middle of doing my makeup. Makeup wasn't even blended. I didn't even like nothing. So my mom's boyfriend calls me and my mom is on the phone with this guy, like asking her for ransom, telling her that she has me in the back of the car kidnapped or whatever. And then my mom and them, they're calling me on another phone trying to see like where I am at or whatever. And I'm like, Mom, I'm at home. What's going on? And she's like, this guy says that you got in an accident. He said that he got you in the back of the car and all of this stuff. So I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm like, let me turn on my camera so I can record some of this. Turns out that I guess there is like scammers, like this is like a new scam going on. According to 911, because my mom ended up having like my daughter call 911 on her phone. This is like some new scam that they're calling people, telling people that they have like their kids or whatever, and asking them for ransom and things like that, asking them for their bank account numbers. And they have a girl in the back. There's a girl literally in the background crying hysterically. The guy is like telling her that like he's about to kill her and my mom better do what they say for they kill her daughter. And then there's this girl crying in the back. So it's like, oh, like people are really like, you know, people are really going above and beyond to scam. Somebody said it's not new, y'all. It has happened to several people. It's new to me. Now, it's always different kind of scams going on, but the whole having a girl in the background crying and saying that she's the daughter and all of that, like, that's new to me that they doing it. But I guess, like I said, the 911 operator, she said that this is some new thing that people are doing and they are trying to scam people. And my mom, because I was driving, you know, I was driving from LA. My mom didn't know if I got into an accident. She knew, you know, that I was driving home. You know, we were separate from each other and things like that. So she's thinking like, oh my God, my daughter got in an accident. Once she got off the phone with 911, she got off the phone and, you know, she realizes like clearly they don't have, you know, they have me. Like she was calm throughout talking to them, but like once she got off the phone and she just internalized all that, she just started breaking down crying because she's like, oh my God, like that is like the worst call that a parent would want to get from a person, you know, like that's like the literally the worst kind of call that a parent, you know, could get. So I'm gonna play a little bit of it for you guys, and y'all gonna hear them talking as my mom is like, she now she's on the phone with them. She knows that, you know, I'm on the other line, so she knows that I'm clearly not kidnapped or whatever. So she's talking to them and she's like, yeah, 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 I have the money. Yeah, I have the money, you know. Like, yeah, I'm in my car, whatever. And, you know, but I'll let y'all listen to some of it because I'm like, this is crazy.
Do you hear me? Yes, I hear you. All right, we're gonna move somewhere closer. All right, a big parking lot. Now, I want you to start driving. I want you to get a motion. I'll tell you where.
Is that the police? Hold on, man. Don't say nothing. Listen to this man. He got somebody kid in his car.
Yes, I hear you, sir. What are you saying? All right. If you send a message, if you call someone else, I promise you, I'll kill your daughter. You understand me? If you cut off the line,
Come on, man. Please don't get quiet. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
We stick it with your daughter. Don't be stupid, honey. All right. Now the last important thing. Just because of your daughter, I can hear it. Just because of your daughter, I lost an amount.
Man, there's someone crying in the background.
Right. You got the $5,000.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on, man. Don't say nothing. Yes. Yes. I got $5,000. Yes. What you say?
In the bank with you. Where at?
Ma'am. Yes.
Where? Talk to me, Kelly. Hello.
Okay.
Kelly.
Okay. Just hang up on
You
him.
know what? I'm gonna kill your daughter for you being stupid.
It's really nobody.
Bring that picture over here. Come here. Your mom's not gonna help you out, honey. Get Ashton over here.
Oh,
Here,
okay.
Ashley. Tell us to give her the money.
Oh,
Kelly.
okay. I'll hang up then. I don't feel so bad.
What the hell?
Your fucking daughter for you being stupid. Do you hear me?
Oh, yeah. This is crazy.
Kelly.
This is crazy.
Are you talking to him still?
Hello? Yeah, Nick, they on the phone still.
Ask him what's your daughter's name? Do he even know your daughter's name?
He said it was your name.
Tell him to say it again.
He just said Ashley. And I was like, what? He said, your daughter been in an accident. She in the back of my I was like, girl, I was in the tub naked, girl. I done jumped out the tub, girl. I'm thinking you was in an accident. I heard the girl crying in the background, girl. Oh, Lord, they just don't work my fucking nerves.
Did you hang up the phone?
They hung up.
Oh, my God.
Girl, she was like, my brother is your brother. I was like, what? I was like, oh, and then some just told me to tell Kevin. I told Kevin to call your phone. I said, call Nick's phone. And then he called your phone, girl. The man was saying you was in an accident at first, and then he started saying that you was okay, that he was the police, and that you was okay. And then he started saying, bitch, shut up. If you don't calm down, I'm going to kill your daughter. I was like, oh, Lord, wait a minute. He was like, get in your car, honk your horn, all that shit. Girl, and I had Kylie call the police. I said, call the police. I had Kevin calling you and told Kylie to call the police. What's wrong with this house phone? Because I was trying to call 911 and it wouldn't let me.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here talking and talking and talking. I always do that. Oh my God, it's so annoying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Basically what be happening, and I always forget. I'm sorry. I always forget. When I play audio from something else, I have to mute my mic. And so when I mute my mic, sometimes, a lot of times, I forget to turn my mic back on, and then I go on a rant, and then y'all got to remind me that it's no sound. Child. Sorry. Dang, I don't even know what part. Dang. Okay. So what all did I say? Okay, basically what I was saying was, I'm like, it was crazy that, literally what just happened was, like, I was just with my mom. We literally, she knows that, I was possibly driving, you know what I'm saying? So she knows that I'm driving. The people are telling her, like, oh, we have your daughter. She just got in an accident. So immediately she's thinking like, oh my God, like, that there might be some truth to it. Cause I literally just left from, we like, she left before me. I left after her. So I potentially could still be, driving a car or going somewhere or something. So she's real shook up. And then on top of that, like, my real name is not Ashley. But a lot of people, like, when I say my real name, they think I'm saying Ashley. Like, I'll say my real name and they be like, you say Ashley? And I'm like, no, my name is blah. It's not Ashley. And they'd be like, so for him to say Ashley, or like how he said it, she's probably thinking like, oh, he's trying to say my daughter's name, but it's, he's saying it obviously with this thick accent. So she's really thinking like, oh my God, like they must, have my daughter. And then on top of that, like, before I even came to you guys to like try to like record a little bit for y'all to talk about it, the girl was in the back. She was like crying. You could hear her crying, like, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. And it's like, oh my God, for my mama, that just worked her nerves, because she trying to talk to them, trying to tell people to call me, trying to call the police. Like, you call her, you call the police, you call this person, you do this, like, all in a matter of seconds. So she's trying to navigate through all of that for it to be a whole ass scam. Like, that was a whole lot. Like, I know, like, there was this scam where people would call you and they would say, like, you had a packet. Like, for me, like, I had somebody call me and they scammed me, and they were like, oh, you had a package. You were trying to traffic drugs. This package has your name on it or whatever. Like, you're going to jail, blah, blah. I had that scam call me. I had people call like, oh, you got to pay your taxes, or you got to do this or that, like trying to scam you out of money. But never have I heard a scam where they literally have the girl playing like she getting beat in the background and she's crying and everything like that. Like, that's a lot. That is a lot. Okay, that is a lot. And then it's like, what if they really got a real person kidnapped to try to scam other people? Like, you just never know. Like, it's like crazy. So when my mom got off the phone and, she hung up 911, they hung up and all of that, like, she just started crying, because she just like, oh my God, like, that's the worst call that any parent would ever want to receive. Like, that is like literally the worst kind of call that anyone would ever want to receive. And so I was just like, whew, before I even get to doing videos or anything like that, I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna tell y'all about this, because that is crazy. Literally crazy. Somebody said people will do anything for money. Yes. So Neek isn't her name. Dang, I'm thinking like Monique, Dominique. No, a lot of people Neek is a part of my name. A lot of people assume if you have Neek in your name that your name is Monique or Dominique. No. Neek is a Nique is in my name. But when I say it, people think your mom has been going through it. First the hair salon. Right. If y'all heard my story time about her going to take my daughter to get her hair done at the hair salon, child, Baba will be going through it. You said, is the phone number reported to the police? I don't know. I gotta call my mom back. I don't know if they took I don't think I heard 911 take the number down. They just told my mom don't send them no money or don't, do anything like that. I don't know if they took the number down. But yeah. Somebody said that's why I don't answer unknown calls. Yeah, whenever, see, me with unknown calls, if my daughter is with me, I won't answer no unknown calls. However, being that whenever my daughter is not with me, I answer most unknown calls. If it don't say scam likely on it, because a lot of times when it's like a scam, automated scam thing or whatever, it'll say scam likely. If it don't say scam likely and my daughter is not with me, I'm gonna answer the phone just to be like, hello, because you never know, if somebody has your child and something, you just never know. So if my child's not with me, I'm gonna answer, because I have had situations where my daughter was with her father and something happened and a random person asked my daughter for my number and they were able to call me. So, for that reason, my mom just texted me. She said it was not an unknown call. It was a 909 area code. So for that reason, I answer the phone. I was with Dominique one time and I had in particular, I had got a call and they were like, hey, your daughter's with us right now. And I'm like, what? Child. So, she said it wasn't an unknown call. It was a 909. It was it had an area code. So, so it was an actual number. So yeah. Yep. I just wanted to come talk to y'all about that real quick. This happened to an elderly white YouTuber. They got a lot of money from her old mom. That's sad. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said they can make the area code look local. Right. It's just crazy how many scams people have. It's the scams for me. In addition to the scams, before that, also, anybody planning on going to Mexico, please rethink it. While we're on scams and all of that, earlier today, on my way driving home, my homeboy, he told me that he was gonna go to the Cancun jump off, because I guess every year in Cancun there's this big Memorial Weekend thing that they have going on there or whatever. And he according to him, he says every year they go, it's as long as you stay on the resort and you don't venture off, you're good. He's he never had no problems before and things like that. I'm oh, they got a lot of stuff going on out there, blah, blah. So he was telling me nah, as long as you don't go out, you're good. However, I guess that has changed this year. So he was literally just telling me that he didn't even, my mom said the police is coming. The police is coming where? She just texted, maybe to her house. The police is going to her house. So what I was saying was, he told me, he said that, right now, the people going to Cancun, even if you are, trying to stay on the resort and all of that, the police are shaking everybody down. He said, 2 days or a few days before he was set to go to, the Cancun jump off, one of his friends like had went out there. They went early and they got them for like having weed. They had to pay like $7,000 for to not go to jail. Then another person, I guess they had weed and they had to pay like $11,000. And so I'm like, well, how are they finding out all these people got weed? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are they finding out? Like, are the people smoking out? Are they like, is it visible? He says that they are basically shaking anybody down, like anybody who look like they might possibly, smoke or might pop. Like if you got dreads, like they profiling everybody with dreads, profiling everybody who look like, they might indulge or whatever. They getting shook down and they having to pay $7,000 or more not to go to jail. So just to avoid all of that, like I don't even smoke weed. So, but they hemming up any and everybody. So, just to avoid all of that, just don't even go to Cancun or Mexico or anywhere around there anytime soon because it's just not worth it. Okay? It's not worth it. And the amount that they charging people, ain't no telling if they won't try to plant no weed on you out there. So somebody said marijuana is legal in Mexico. Well, clearly it ain't too legal because they are locking people up and extorting them for having it. So clearly it is something because they are. Somebody said don't go to Florida either. Yeah, what's going on with Florida? This is the second time that I heard Catalina. You said it's Catalina Island, okay? Catalina Island, ain't nothing going on Catalina Island now. That ain't a part of Mexico. Catalina Island is a part of America. That's like an hour off of Long Beach. No, but somebody said if you black, don't go to Florida right now. Something's going on. Like, this is the second person who said don't go to Florida, but it was. Somebody said marijuana is not legal in Mexico. Yeah, it's very much must not be. You said you have a trip next year to Cabo. Did you already pay for it? NAACP is boycotting Florida. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was something about like if you black, don't go to Florida. Let me just look it up. Boycotting Florida. Okay. So, no, close. I don't want to pay for this website. Just tell me what's going on. All right. It says the NAACP issued a travel advisory after Florida governor signed laws limiting classroom discussions on race and diversity efforts at state colleges. Miami politicians had planned to honor the South American leader during his June 1990 visit to the Magic City. That is until Mandela, who spent nearly 3 decades in prison, voiced his support, blah, blah. So, boycott Miami would not be the last time Black Americans would be cautioned against Florida vacation. The NAACP issued a travel advisory, has called for a similar avoidance of the Sunshine State due to the work of Governor Ron DeSantis. And while the two movements had different catalysts, they both occurred at points when elected officials show very little care towards Black constituents. When you do things like boycott, so I guess there was a boycott in the past and then there's a boycott now. They say it's an attack on all Black Americans. So, yeah. That's that. Y'all crazy. But yeah, so I just wanted to do a quick live about that. That's crazy. Hopefully your parents, hopefully nobody gets a call like that. But if you do get a call like that, then you know, or you've been warned that that is kind of the scam that they are doing. So, I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Should I go live about what should I do a video on? I hadn't even brainstormed. I'm like, okay, let me do my makeup. Let me do some things so that I can get ready to but all right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, but let me know what I should do a video on in the meantime. Let me figure out what I even want to do a video on.